Hello friends, and welcome back to day number 21 of our 30-day island challenge to complete an entire island in only 30 days, 30 IRL days, using only one color. So that's super fun. You can probably guess what the color is by my stunning outfit. But we are 3 weeks into the challenge, which is crazy. And you can see we are joined today by a lovely lily of the valley. But not only one lily of the valley, 2 lilies of the valley. Look at this bad boy over here. So I'm pretty sure we have 5 stars on the island, which is amazing because if you don't remember, one of our goals for this challenge is to have a 5-star island. But I want to put like a little asterisk on that. I want a 5-star island once we're done decorating the island. So like if we have the 5 stars now, that's like good. But I want to make sure we have 5 stars once we finish decorating the island. So I think let's go check with Isabel to see what our star rating is right now. Because if you don't know, you can have a lily of the valley and then your island score drops, but your lily of the valley will still be there. So it's possible that we have 4 stars, but I feel like we have 5. We do. Oh my gosh. Okay. 5 stars. Perfect. So we just need to be able to keep our island at 5 stars while decorating the rest of the island, because we're not done decorating yet. We still have a decent amount. We still have a decent amount of the island left. Thank you so much, Isabel. Thank you so much for actually loving me this time. Thank you. But yeah, if you look at our map, like everything next to the museum and like to the left is open, and everything behind Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny is open. If we look at the map, we have everything from the museum and over to decorate, and then everything behind Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny still needs to be decorated, and that little bit of like space between the pathway in front of Able Sisters and Nook's to the beach we have to decorate still. So there's a decent amount we still have to decorate. So hopefully we can keep 5 stars. Hopefully we can maintain it and not have it drop, but I don't know. But for today, I kind of had an idea of what I want to do today, and it is over behind Rio and Cherry's house. So if you remember recently, like in the last couple days, we decorated this area over here with the museum. We have a little poppy field and castle overlook, which honestly, this is probably why we have 5 stars, all of these flowers. All of the poppy flowers. But today I want to decorate on the other side of this area. So we have like a little bit of a walkway right here, but I want to continue this road this way. And then what I was thinking was to put a baseball field down here. I really want to do a baseball field because some of the baseball items are red, so I feel like that would be perfect. And to do that, I was thinking about our villagers. Okay, so I was thinking we could have some jock villagers over by the baseball field. And right now the only jock I have, I believe, is Rudy. But we have one more available space for a villager. So if we kick out Flurry today and get a next villager, like if we were to get like Bill or Biff, who are like red jock villagers, we could have both of those villagers by the baseball field. So like the jocks were by the baseball field, and maybe it looks like they like run a little league or something. I think that would be really cute. So I feel like my first mission for today is to kick out Flurry. Even I know we just went for a villager hunt yesterday, but I just really want to finalize my villagers. So I feel like we should go on the long mission of trying to kick out Flurry, and then we can hunt for our very last villager. And who knows, we might get really lucky and find them on the first ticket, even though I highly doubt that since it took us 147 tickets before. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and time travel a little bit to try to kick out Flurry. So I will see y'all hopefully very soon, but I doubt it. It'll probably take a while to get her to move out. It took a while. We're all the way in November, but Flurry has asked to move out. So let's go say goodbye to her. Aw, she's so cute. I'm gonna miss her. Bye, Flurry. Have a lovely life on another island. I would definitely have Flurry again for like a winter island. I think I was thinking about having her on my Candyland island. Maybe, I don't remember. But I thought she'd be really cute over there. But yeah, she's leaving. Everyone say goodbye. Let's give her a little wave. Goodbye. Oh, she did wave back. That's cute. But let's go ahead and time travel and then we can go for an actual hunt. I just grabbed my tickets and everything, but I figured it would be kind of cute if we change our outfit to maybe inspire a jock villager to come. And we are making a baseball field, so you know what? I'm feeling the baseball outfit again today. So, oh, I did grab these hats actually. I forgot about this. We'll wear this one, the baseball outfit, and then I have sneakers. Ooh, the kitty sneakers might actually work because it's black and red too. That's cute. And then I'm kind of feeling like not wearing a bag at all, or this little crossbody bag, because this kind of looks like a gym bag, right? That's kind of cute. I think this will work. Like, wouldn't Bill or Biff love to come to the island with this outfit? Okay, real rude. But yeah, let's head out to our first island. Ticket number 1, and I forgot that I brought my ladder, so we're gonna have to climb, but that's okay. As a reminder, we're looking for red villagers, and that's an orange villager, so not gonna take her. But I would really love to have Bill, actually. I've been saying ketchup, but now I kind of have my heart set on Bill or Biff, even though I would prefer Bill over Biff. I kind of just want a jock villager, so I can have 2 jocks next to the baseball field, because I feel like that would be really cute. So if we get Bill, I might cry. Ticket number 2, who's it gonna be? Also, sorry if you hear like breathing in the background. My cat is on my desk, so if you hear breathing, she's a loud breather, so apologize. But yeah, that's Jitters, who I feel bad for. Jitters, like, he needs to take a nap. He looks traumatized. I don't know, I feel bad for him. He looks so hyped up or something, I don't know. But yeah, not a red villager, not a jock. Well, is he a jock actually? He might be a jock, but not a red jock. So goodbye, Jitters. Ticket number 3. Will we be super lucky? I doubt it. I doubt it. Who was here? I thought, oh my gosh, it's Goose. Goose. Also, in one of the videos, I talked about his little mohawk, his chicken mohawk. Apparently it's called a comb. So thank you, viewer, who told me it was a comb. I still like the term chicken mohawk. Kind of like the chicken mohawk, but yeah. Comb. Chicken comb. It's kind of, I don't know why it's named a comb. Anyone know why it's named a comb? I learned so much through you guys. I could just Google it, but nah, I'm gonna let a stranger on the internet tell me what it means. Is this ticket 4? I forget. I'm pretty sure it's ticket 4, but I also forgot to put down my ladder. I might just drop it on the island. It's Vic. Okay, well, I do like Vic, but not for this island. I wanted him on our medieval island, which I did quit that island. I mean, I technically still have it, but we started a new island in its place, which I'm very happy with, actually. Very happy with that island so far. I keep forgetting what ticket I'm on. It's ticket 5. All right, who's here? Oh, it's Pico. Pico. I like to meet ya. Something like that. I don't remember the Pico song. Anyone know the Pico song? Shout out composer Cleo for all of the Animal Crossing songs that get stuck in my head all the time. Ticket number 6, and we're on Sister Fruit Island. Love to see it. Hello. Where's the villager? Hello? Oh, it's Stu. That's your name, right? Yeah, Stu. I kind of like that name, actually. Stu. Very simple. But he's a very, very blue villager, so we shall not be taking him. Is he a jock? I don't know what. I think he's a lazy. I don't know, actually. Don't listen to me. Ticket number 7. Let's go. Hello. I swear this island is always the worst for villager hunting because I swear they wander so much on this island. Like, in comparison to other islands, they walk so far on this island. Like, hello. Oh. Another blue villager. I really should have done a blue village. I should have done a blue island. Should have done a blue island at this point because everything is blue and nothing is red. And I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry if I have to do 147 more tickets today. Gonna cry. We are on ticket number 8. Will we be lucky? No, it's a monkey. That kind of rhymed like that. Monkey, lucky. It's close. You know, I never said I was a poet. So don't judge me too hard, okay? I don't want monkey though. No monkey. We're on ticket 9. 9 out of 10. If you guys don't remember, I take you for the first 10 tickets. And then I'll hunt a little bit by myself if we don't find anyone. which is Phoebe red? Is she red? I don't know though. Do I want to have two ostriches on one island? Is that too much? Is that too many ostriches for one island? Because we already have Rio. Like, do I want... I don't know. She seems orange to me, honestly. She seems like orange and yellow. Because, like, look at her compared to my hat, right? She looks more orange. Oh my gosh, guys. Don't hate me, okay? Okay, listen to me. Look at me in the eyes. You see me? Look into my eyes. I'm not going to take her, and you're not going to get angry at me. Don't be mad, okay? Don't be mad. I'm not going to take Phoebe, but that's okay because she's orange and not red. And you can't argue with me because I'm correct. I don't know. Don't be mad at me, please. Our last ticket together. Who is it going to be? It's Penelope. Again, with the rhymes. What's happening? My cat is literally snoring. What the heck? She breathes so loud. I don't know how to make her stop. I'm so sorry if you hear her. But she's just a little sleepy, snotty girl. She has allergies, okay? Don't be too mean to her, okay? She's a nice little girl. But yeah, that was the 10th ticket. So I'm going to do some hunting on my own. And I'll bring you back if we find anyone or if I find anyone interesting that I want to show you. So hopefully I'll be back in 1 minute, but probably not. So see you in a bit. Hello again. And welcome back to our villager hunt. We are on ticket 50. Unfortunately, I have not found anyone. I have found Coach like 3 times, which is very unfortunate, but I figured I'd take you along for ticket number 50 since it's a big number. And of course, there's this island where I can never find the villager because they're always running around like a crazy person. Hello? It's Mott. I mean, he has red hair, but he himself is yellow. Which is not red, obviously. But I'm gonna leave him, and I guess we're gonna grab 50 more tickets, and hopefully we don't make it to 100 because I will cry. I will cry real human tears. Guys. Hello, guys. Hello. We are on the 61st ticket. And look who we found! The boy of the day. It's Croak. I love Croak. I think I've said this on stream before, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it in a video. I want to get a like Animal Crossing inspired tattoo, and I don't know if you've ever seen like the Japanese style frog tattoos, but I was thinking about getting that style of tattoo with frogs that look like Croak and Cousteau. I feel like that would be adorable, and I just love Cousteau and Croak so much. I think they're so cute, and I am bringing him to our island ASAP. He is 100% coming. So he's a cranky, I'm pretty sure. He's a cranky. So not a jock like we wanted, but I have been saying that I wanted Croak on this island, so I will happily take him. And it was only 61 tickets, so not as bad as the last time. I'm just very thankful we found someone, honestly. So thankful. So yeah, I don't know, I'm so happy we can go back and get him moved in now. I do want to check that we invited him, but look how weird this island looks with like the reddish trees and like the yellow grass. It looks so strange. I am glad we decided to do this island in summer. And also, I updated this area a little bit. I used to have that strawberry path, this one over here, over in this section, but I just didn't like how it looked on this corner. So I did change it out for this, and it looks a lot better when it is not fall. So I'll show it to you later. But I updated that area, and then I also made a little path to the peninsula, so I can show that to you as well. But here is Croak's plot. Let's go. Maybe we can put Croak next to Octavian, actually. Maybe that would be kind of cute. So I feel like Croak gives off like fisherman vibes too, of some sort. So let's go ahead and move him in, and then we'll time travel back to start decorating. I do think I've had Croak on an island before, so I'm pretty sure I know what his house looks like. And yeah, it's like a dark version of Octavian's house. We will be doing Happy Home Paradise to change all of the houses, but I honestly probably won't change Octavian's house too much, so I'll probably do like a similar style for Croak, and then they can live next to each other. Maybe we'll work on their houses tomorrow, but let's go say hello to little Croak boy. Ooh, Croak, I love what you've done with the place. I love these floors. These little crunchy floors. I think Poppy has this too. And maybe Pecan or Sylvana. Maybe Sylvana has the cherry blossom one. I don't remember. But Croak, come here, come here, come here. Hello. Howdy, Kaylee. Ooh, he even knows that I'm a cowboy deep down. Welcome to my new abode. Apologies for the mess. He's so cute. I love him. I know not a lot of people love the mustache, and maybe because he looks a little angry, but I adore him. I think he's so cute. But I'm gonna go ahead and time travel back to September so we can decorate in the green grass times. So the area I want to decorate today is back in that little back corner where we have the, what's it called? The land bridge. Because we already decorated. Oh, wait, I can show you this area. So I just did this earlier this morning when I was working. I don't know, it was really easy to do. It was just like a little pathway so you can get over here. Because I think last time we were talking, oh my gosh, was that a giant fish? Oh, it's not that big actually. I was talking about this in one of my other videos that I didn't know if I wanted you to be able to come to the peninsula, but since one of the rules is that I have to decorate all the beaches, it felt kind of silly to decorate this beach and not have you be able to get to it at all. So I just made this little path with the wooden planks so you can come through this way to get over there. And I feel like it's pretty cute. I mean, it's only 2 tiles width of space, so I couldn't do too much with it. But I filled it in and you can get back here, so that's cute. Oh, look, Octavian's gonna go back there and see. But yeah, today we're going to focus on this area over here, and I might do some of these like filler areas today as well if I have enough time. I do stream later today, so I don't know how much time I'll have before that, but I could also come back online after that to work on some more. Oh my gosh, we got another flower. Cute. Okay, so oh my gosh, and another one. Probably because I was time traveling so much. But I want to extend this area back a little bit, and then I'm thinking of having the baseball field down here, and then a little farther over having Rudy's house. And I guess, I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. Oh yeah, look at our final lineup. We got all of our red villagers. So cute. Very red. Very red. So right now Rudy lives in this villager neighborhood, and I'm thinking of putting him back in the area where we have the baseball field because he's a jock. So it'll kind of look like he owns the baseball field or like runs it or whatever. So I'll probably put Cherry or Rasher in the villager neighborhood instead, since we're gonna move Rudy. Maybe actually we'll do Cherry in the neighborhood, and then I can do Rasher like near Rudy as well, because I kind of like pairing them up, kind of like what we have with Rio and Cherry over here. They're like a little pair. So maybe we can do a pair with Rudy and Rasher, and then we'll do a pair with Octavian and Croak by like the fishing area. So I think first I need to work on making that land bridge, and then we can kind of decide where we want all the houses and the baseball field to go. So first I need to do a whole bunch of terraforming and build up that cliff. So I will see y'all momentarily. Let's think about this. I think I did close off this section. I mean, you can run back here to get into the field of poppy flowers back here, but I think I'm gonna put like a fence or something here so you can't get through. But I'm thinking I kind of want there to be a couple tiles away from this. I was actually wondering if we should do like a parking lot over here. I think that would be kind of cute if we just like spread out an entire parking lot back here. So how many tiles would that be? Probably like 4 tiles wide for a parking lot like this, and then it can extend the whole way down. So I'll fill that in a second. I just kind of want to get the layout here real quick. And then probably like 1 tile. And then I'm thinking on the back side and the right side of the actual baseball field, I want to have like a seating area, like where you would sit at a game. So something like this, and then this would be the actual field, like right here. And I think that's a good distance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. 7, maybe 7 is a good size. I don't want it to be too big. And then, like I said, I want to have a little bit of like that seating area down here as well. So how many would that be? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I feel like that like maps out perfectly, I feel like. Okay. And then probably, did I do 7? How many did I do? I think I did 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this would be the baseball field. I think that's pretty good. And then the baseball field, it has like the little like pitcher station, right? So the pitcher, okay, wait. This is where the little mound would be where you hit the ball. The hitter, what is that called? What are you called? The hitter. Oh gosh, I don't know terms. But then this would just be a giant like diamond. I think it's technically supposed to be a diamond, but it's like basically a square, right? Oh, and I think it's good that it's an odd number because then we need a tile in the middle for the pitcher mound. So that works out perfectly. So this would finish off the square like this, and then in the center, like right here is the center, I think. That's where the little pitcher mound would be. And then you throw the ball to the person over here. Yeah, that's cute. Aw, I like that. Yeah. And then I just kind of have to fill in this parking lot, and then I'll also add all of the wooden planks over here for the sitting area. I made our little parking lot, and I decided to use these like double line codes to kind of make like the line in between the parking spots, if that makes sense. So I hope that looks okay. I didn't know how else to do it, so that's what's gonna have to work. But we can put a couple cars in here. So I have 2 of the mini cars, and then I have 2 of the scooters because it was kind of hard to make the, like, they didn't line up correctly. So I thought it would be cute to use some of the scooters and make like compact parking, you know? So we can have 2 of the little scooters in a little parking spot like this, if they go in the right place. Like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. And then I grabbed a large lattice fence because I figured we could kind of like fence in the parking lot itself. And that way it will separate from the actual, what is that area called? The museum area. Because then like you won't be able to cross. I mean, I did go through and I added bushes all along the edge so you can't get through here. But I think the fence will like double make sure. And as I've learned from my other islands, I'm not that great at blocking parts off as I thought. We've been playing like hide and seek on my old islands, and y'all are finding like the best hiding spots, and it stresses me out. But I think I'm getting better at like blocking certain areas off and not having like wiggle room, because I want you to like go where I want you to go on the island, right? Like I don't want you to go behind the scenes. That's private, you know? And then I guess we can bring it down this way. I mean, you can't really get through here, but we'll just add the rest of the fence down this way, just so it goes all along the parking lot. And then like right here, we don't need to have that. That's kind of cute, right? I don't know what to do along this side. I might add like a little bit of like cute little grass codes and stuff, but I think this is looking really cute. I do have a bunch of the fence items in my pocket, which I think I grabbed in the white version. Yeah, which you're probably thinking to yourself, Kaylee, that is not a red item. You're correct, although I have made a custom design to make them red. So we have our lovely white fence, and then I made a baseball code down here somewhere. This guy, isn't that kind of cute? It's just like a wooden sign with a baseball on it. I thought that was like the best way to like, I don't know, make it work so it was red, like enough red to where it's like actually red. And I figured we could align this whole back area with the fence item. Like back here, we'll like fence this whole area, and then back here we can have like trees and flowers and shrubs and everything to naturalify it a little bit and give it more of a backdrop. So I need to go customize all of these fences, and then we'll line this area. All right, fences are placed. That was a lot of fences, but I think it's really cute. And I left this little gap right here so you can get to the parking lot. So I thought that was cute, and it like lined up perfectly right here. So I'm not gonna lie, kind of love that. But let's see, over in this section, I was kind of thinking of making a little like snack and drink area. So I have a drink machine to go here. And then I also grabbed a popcorn machine because I feel like at ball games, like baseball games, everyone has like popcorn, right? And then I also grabbed a snack machine to go on this side. So like in the corner, you can come and get your drink or your snack or your popcorn, and then you can come take it to your seat. I thought that was cute. And then I do have things for people to sit on, and I was thinking of doing some transportation stops. I don't know if this is like where I want to put like the players where they would sit, you know, because I feel like over here would be like the player area, right? I was thinking of making like a little field where like spectators would be watching, like over here. But I don't know how I want to set this up yet. And then I thought it would be kind of cute if we had some lockers over on the sides where we can put some equipment and stuff. So we can put 2 here. And I have some hats. We have a batter helmet, so we can place that up there. And then maybe I think I just have the baseball cap like the one I was wearing earlier. That's kind of cute to go in front of that. And actually, I do have 2 more of the uniforms that we could grab. I also have the baseball shirts. So we have, let me see. I have the baseball, where are they? Hello? Oh, they're over here. I have the white one and the red one. And then I think I have 2 of the uniforms. So I feel like if we wanted to, we could place the like uniforms over here, or like the baseball shirt to like stand here too. So maybe it looks like that's kind of like their locker room-ish area, which out in the open, kind of weird, but you know, it's Animal Crossing, not real life. And then we have the other baseball uniform. Yeah, I think the baseball uniform is kind of cute. And I do have 2 of them, so we can put them together in front of this. Yeah, I think that's cute, right? I think that's cute. I do like that. I feel like I need to put something here, but I'm not quite sure what we could put here. Because I have the outdoor benches, but actually I don't like that that's the same pattern as the ground. Is there another pattern we can put on this so it doesn't match the ground? Because I feel like that looks a little weird. I do have the brick pattern that we could use. I have the door pattern. I feel like, you know, I feel like that kind of works. We could do that. And I have 2 of them, so I'll customize both. That's cute. Okay, so what I was thinking is I have more of the retro transportation stops because I was going to do this on both sides. But what I'm thinking is, what if we made this area over here the spectator part? Because I have some of those like folding tables and chairs. Oh, I also have the throwback mitt chairs that I thought were pretty cute. So maybe we can put these over here on the side, like something like that. And then maybe give them like a little table in between with like a drink or a snack or something. I feel like that's cute. And then I do have like the folding tables, I think. Yeah, where are the chairs? Because we could do a little chair situation like this. Actually, I think I might have to keep it pushed over. And then I have the table. Oh my gosh, that is not the table. That was a huge retro transportation stop. And then we could have this back here and then the other chair. And I feel like when people go to like sports games and stuff like for their kids, they have like a little table and chair setups like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe we do the same thing on this side. And we could also customize these so they're a little bit more interesting than just red chairs. So let me look at that. I also have those outdoor tables, which I did change to something, the outdoor benches. So maybe we could put those like over here. I added little splotches of grass coat just so there was something underneath it. But maybe something like this with some drinks and stuff on it. Something like, maybe it's another like spectating area, you know? Sit in the fields, like this is the parents, this is other people. I have no idea. We could also do another area where we had like the opposing team. So I mean, we could put, I just don't want it to block it off too much, you know? Like I don't want to block off the view, but we could put down like a couple more retro transportation stops like right here all the way back against it, so it looks like it's like the opposing team, because they don't really sit next to each other, right? Something like this. But how does that look like from the viewpoint? Because I don't want it to block off the baseball field, because that kind of makes it pointless because then you can't see it. Yeah, I feel like that blocks too much, right? Because when you go like this, you can't see it at all. So I don't like that. So we'll have to do something else. Maybe just the benches, or we could do, I'll have to think. What else is that like we could do, I don't know. Okay, let me take this down and then we can see what we want to do. Now I kind of want to map out where I want the house to go. And I didn't realize we were so close to the edge of this. I just realized that exactly right at this moment that we were that this close to the end of the land bridge. And I was thinking of having a incline down. So I feel like right here will work the best. And we could just have a little path like right here that connects to this little road. And I feel like that is like exactly what we want. Because I want to have this path like laid over to the baseball field, because I don't want it just to be an overlook. I want you to be able to come down here. So you can come down through this little fence area and then come through here. And you're in the parking lot. And you can just like walk around the little baseball field. I did add some more stuff. So I added a little stacked bottle crate with a little protein bottle. I did have the actual protein powder. Where is that? Hello? Am I blind? Okay, it is this one. And I thought the top of this one looked a little bit more red, but then when I had it out all next to all the red things, I was like, that looks pretty pink. So I decided to just go with the little bottle itself. And then I added some popcorn over here. And then I added this little deli sandwich set thing over here. And I thought that was pretty cute. And then I did add back those little benches over here. And we'll probably put some like cute designs with like little drinks or something over here eventually. But I kind of wanted to map out the rest of this build. And I feel like this is like really the only spot to put the house. So I'm thinking like maybe the back of the house is here and then this is where the house itself would go, which I think that's enough room because it would come up to here. And I feel like just like those 2 tiles is enough and it would be right here. And this would be Rudy's house. I'm kind of glad we don't have 2 jock villagers because I don't know where I would have put the other one. Honestly, I guess just next to each other. But I feel like right here for his house is like perfect. And then probably using that same large lattice fence to block off, like put at the back of this area. Although I was thinking of letting you get to this secret beach because I thought that would be cute. So I might add just like a little bit of like a path to get to the beach itself. And then fencing the rest of this area off. So it would be like this. And I just love this fence in the back of all the houses. And then he has like a little side yard. I think this is 3 tiles, so we'd have to figure out something to put here. But I guess we can go grab his house plot now and then move him in and see what this area looks like. All right, house has been acquired. I also grabbed the incline kit, so we can place that as well. So I think this is the spot for Rudy's house. Nice. Okay, and then I think we said we were going to move Cherry's house into Rudy's spot over there, so we'll have to figure that out. But first, let's place the incline bridge. Yes, of course, incline bridge. The incline plot. Oh, no, that's not. No. Hello? Right here, Nintendo. Right here. Yes, perfect. Okay, this is the spot for that. Lovely, lovely. So I'll go ahead and pay this off and then we can time travel to decorate around Rudy's house. Guys, I just noticed I was placing Cherry's house down because, well, Sherry, whatever, the little bear one. And I just realized she has the teddy bears over here. So it's like perfect that we put her over here. It was meant to be. It's perfect. Although I did notice that it took my items away. So I'll have to check to see if that's in the recycling bin tomorrow, or I just have to replace it, whatever. But let's go to the next day so we can decorate around Rudy's house now. I feel like this area is looking so good. You can see everything from up here. You can see the little parking lot and the lovely baseball field, and then we have the incline over here to go to Rudy's house. That's so exciting. I have no idea where this road is gonna go. Like I've mentioned before in this series, I have not planned out this island. I've just been winging it and hoping things fit where it's supposed to. So I'm just fitting things where I can fit them, I guess. Didn't I say I was gonna put I did say, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I did say I was gonna put Rasher's house over here, but he might just live by himself, honestly, because I don't feel like putting his house over here. And honestly, this video is really long already. It's already 41 minutes and I haven't finished this area. So I'm gonna lay this path down real quick and then I'll come back in a second. For Rudy's yard, I was kind of thinking I want to go back to some of our farmy bits because we haven't done a farm recently on the island. So I was thinking of doing like a little bit of an apiary, but I want to make sure that you can get through this area. So I want to make it pretty walkable, but I did grab some of the beekeepers hives. I think that's what they're called. And they do come in, they come in red, so we can use them. So I thought that would be pretty cute to do. So I'm just going to do 3 rows of this dirt path just so there's like something going on here, you know. That's a little cute. And then we can put down the beekeeper thingies. I think I just got 2 of them so you can walk through the middle row, if that makes sense, because I don't want to block it off too much. So I think 1 on both of these sides is pretty cute. And then we can just add a bunch of flowers in here. I don't know. I feel like I want to do cosmos. So let me go grab some of those and we can make a little farm. Hello friends and welcome back. It has been a little bit because I had to go stream and I just finished streaming. So it's pretty late at night because stream was a little longer than usual on a weekday. But as you can see, I did a little bit of work off camera. So I have all of this area filled in with like flowers and shrubs and everything. I added some small details like this water cooler and a cassette player over here. I filled in all of this area back there with trees and stuff, and I added some stadium lights that I thought were really cool, and you can see it up from this view, which I also finished this land bridge. So all of this is filled in, just trees, flowers, bushes, fence, all of that fun stuff. But I made a little viewing platform right here, and I think it looks really cool. And we have those stadium lights. Like I said, the lights are red, so it works. I just thought that was really cool because I feel like, especially at like baseball fields, feel like they have those stadium lights. But you get this cool little overview right here of the entire baseball field, which I really like. And then you can come down the incline to go to Rudy's house, which is right here. We will be customizing his house because I don't love that. I do want to do something on the secret beach, so I made this little walkway. I think I showed that to you earlier, but I want to do something over here. I don't know quite what I want to do yet, so I haven't touched that area. And then I'm not quite sure where this is going to lead to, so I haven't done anything with like this little area over here. So I feel like the road will probably come up this way to attach to the road that we have next to the gas station, because we have this like right here. I don't know, because this is kind of like a long area, so I feel like we could put like a house over here. Maybe that's where we do Rasher's house or something. And then we have all of this area behind like Nook's Cranny and Abel's sisters to work on still. So we have a decent amount in my tree storage, and all of that stuff is over there. So lots still to do, but I feel like we've made really good progress so far. I feel like that's pretty much it for this episode. So friends, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun in today's episode. We got a villager, we got our last villager. So we got our whole villager lineup, which is so exciting. And we did like a really big build. I feel like we filled in a lot of space today, which is exciting. So we're getting close to actually like finishing the mainland of the island, which I'm super like nervous about. I don't know, I'm getting a little nervous about it, but we're pretty close to the end of this challenge, so super exciting. But yeah, I will see all of you guys in the next one. When that episode is ready, it will be somewhere on the screen for you, so if that's ready, go ahead and click that now. If not, I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye friends.